Welcome, you are listening Radio Central News. I'm Chandni and now news in detail. After witnessing a sharp spike of 19,459 cases in the past 24 hours, India's COVID-19 tally has neared 5.5 lakh mark, Union Health Ministry said on Monday. The total number of confirmed cases across the country now stands at 5,48,318, with 16,475 patients losing their battle to the pandemic after 380 deaths were recorded since Sunday. Meanwhile, as many as 3,21,723 COVID-19 patients have recovered so far. The recovery rate, that is improving day by day against the active cases, now stands at 58.67%. At present, there are 2,10,120 active cases pan-India, that are 1,11,603 less than the total recoveries. According to the Indian Council of Medical Research, 82,98,362 samples have been tested all over the country for the virus till Sunday. Senior Police Officer P.S. Harsha assumed charge as Commissioner for the Department of Information and Public Relations here on Monday. Harsha was earlier the Mangaluru Commissioner of Police. He had served as the Commissioner of Information and Public Relations earlier too. He took charge from outgoing Commissioner S.N. Sidrampa, an official release said. Sidrampa has been transferred as Deputy Inspector General of Police (CID). Harsha, who served as City Police Commissioner since August 2019 in Mangaluru, expressed his gratitude to Mangalorians through social media in local Tulu language for their cooperation and support. He was under fire from some political leaders and organizations over alleged police excesses during the violence that took place in December, in which 2 persons were killed during Anti-Citizenship Amendment Act protest. 3 militants, including a top Hizbul Mujahideen commander and 2 ultras from Lashkar-Taiba, were killed in an encounter which ensued after security forces launched a coordinated search operation here in South Kashmir district of Anantnag on Monday. With this, 116 militants, including top commanders, have been killed in different operations in a span of 6 months in Kashmir Valley. Meanwhile, mobile internet services has been suspended in Anantnag district for security reasons. The Finance Commission, headed by Chairman N.K. Singh, held a meeting with Human Resource Development Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank on Monday and discussed the impact of the new tools of pedagogy, including online classes and use of other technology for education, the need for which have arisen out of the ongoing pandemic. The Commission has also a detailed discussion with the Department of School Education and Literacy and Department of Higher Education on the necessity of submission of a revised memorandum to the Finance Commission by the Ministry in the light of the recent developments in the sector. The Commission had called for the meeting more specifically for the purpose of making its recommendation in the reports of 2020-21 and 2025-26 on the subject of education, especially in the time of COVID-19. In this regard, the Commission needed greater clarity on measurable outcomes and intervention for pre-primary education under the draft National Education Policy and the time frame of implementation of the National Education Policy and monitoring of the index of 7 monitors given by the Commission for providing incentives to the state by the Commission. The Commission took into consideration the initiatives taken by the Centre related to the education as part of the Rs 20 lakh crore fiscal stimulus package designed to fight economic impact of COVID-19. Equity benchmark Sensex stumbled over 300 points in early trade on Monday, dragged by losses in index heavyweight HDFC Twins, ICICI Bank and Infosys amid negative cues from global market. The 30-share index was trading 323.91 points or 0.92% lower at 34,847.36, while the NSE Nifty fell 83.65 points or 0.81% to 10,299.35. Bajaj Finance was the top loser in the Sensex pack, dropping around 4%, followed by Axis Bank, IndusLand Bank, ICICI Bank, SBI, HDFC Due and Infosys. On the other hand, ITC, Sun Pharma, Nestle India and Power Grid were among the gainers. In the previous session, the BSE barometer closed 329.17 points or 0.94%, higher at 35,171.27, and the broader Nifty surged 94.10 points or 0.90% to finish at 10,383. Foreign institutional investors were net sellers on Friday, offloading equities worth Rs 753.18 crore, provisional exchange data showed. According to traders, unabated rise in COVID-19 cases across the world weighed on investor sentiment. That's all for today's news bulletin. Stay tuned to Radio Central News for more updates.